opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gamecocks offense will get the first swing of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down for this offense. The snap sets up to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off the play fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games. This guy's notched a sack, starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Bringing it back, it's Lay. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So LSU's offense will go to work for the first time today. As dynamic as this guy is on the outside, Jesse, you know he's going to be cheating that way from his free safety position.
You're right, because as a quarterback, I just can't throw to my guy in the perimeter, right? I got to attack the middle of the field. The problem is you've got one of the best safeties in the nation who likes to lay people out.
Yeah, roaming the middle of the field, reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's got an eye on that receiver out there, too, that's dynamic. So let's see what kind of day he can have.
Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Firing to the right, complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. The Tigers have their offense in high gear. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it. Open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Touchdown, Tigers! And they score first. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Here's the handoff. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Look at the defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. From the gun, running back on the move. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Gamecocks look to do some damage in the red zone. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Henderson. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going. Now on 2nd down.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Quickly complete. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Here on 2nd down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. The play action fake. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not, but my #1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Floating away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Buys a little extra time. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Flips it out to the back. And he is going to be forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Tremendous defense there. Wants to throw on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Spears. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They just need a few more inches here on 4th down, and they'll try to get it with the offense. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. He's looking to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wide out in motion. On 2nd down, wants to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the offense on 1st down. He wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Well, that play just took a lot of time to develop. The longer the quarterback held on to the football, the longer the time that strong safety had to just think, you know what, I know I'm supposed to be back here covering, but I'm going to go get myself involved. And he shows you his speed as he was able to close the gap.
They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
Pocket starts to collapse. At the 45 on his way. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. Gets rid of it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The option look. Now the toss. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes his connection. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Quickly to the tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Hold it, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The offense lining up for a first down play. Give to the running back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. He's looking to throw. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Keeps looking downfield. Still running at the 40. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They've got the screen set up. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold it, offense.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The offense set for a first down play. Pulls it, fired complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. got his man. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Release to the back. Caught. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. He'll do it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Power football with the run. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Got it! He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And after that strong play on first down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. They're trailing by 11 to East Carolina. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Give to the back. On the move is the 30. They finally make the stop at the big run. There's plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that is another first down.
They'll leave it with him. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. Ready to fire from the pistol. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's looking downfield to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Going up top on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go.
South Carolina.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. They'll throw it on first down. Using his legs to buy some time. He's going to run it. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. At the 40, there he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The first down for the offense. From the gun, looking for a man. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. This offense has a second down play. Handoff from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Still looking on the move. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Just enough time to get off one more snap. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
The Gamecocks will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Trying to get to him. He's right on target. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Using his legs, it's Sawyer.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. Finds his target down the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Knocked down at the 27 after a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It is getting loud as this crowd tries to help its defense. Using the quick game. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. 1st down here for the offense. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. They'll try the run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the RPO, complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He'll try to do it himself. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive.
Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Powers through the defender. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The give to the back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. LSU now operating in the red zone. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Scrambling away. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They move the tight end all over. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Nice job playing assignment football by that defensive end. Knowing what my job is, not letting that quarterback get out, get loose, making a good play, and most importantly, being there in the right spot and getting him on the ground.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the field goal unit is on the field. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Offense getting set for first down. Looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Now the play fake. Dances away from the heat. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field.
Holding, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, picked off.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the tailback. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Going to try to get it himself. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. On the move, it's Lay. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. New set of downs after that completion. Got his man downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
That's a really nice job hauling that pass in, and you think LSU has just been such a breeding ground in recent years for receivers. Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, OBJ, Jarvis Landry, they all have the ability to make a play anywhere on the field, and that's what this guy can do. You can line him up anywhere. He can run routes at all 3 levels of the secondary. The defense has to know where he is lined up every single play.
LSU with the 1st and 10 here. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Dances away. Trying to escape and get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're trying to get to it. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. And they did just that.
And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. On first down, here comes this offense. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. And you see the speed by the ball carrier there, Reese, picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
Looking to pass on 2nd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his tight end. there to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Here's a quick throw out to the left. On the move at the 30. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
And get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast. And you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
And I'm looking on the field right now. I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized, Reese. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different looking team than what we saw earlier.
And they'll try to tack on 2. The receiver on a jet sweep. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. From inside the 10, here he comes. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Still running at the 40. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers with the 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Steps away to find some room. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the running back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They'll go with a direct snap. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. He makes the connection. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. That last completion sets them up on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He got enough for the 1st down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 45. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Gets it out fast. Tackled, but he has a 1st down. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Looking to go up top on 1st down. It's complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Might be looking to run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal block in the back.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll go to the ground. LSU will get a 1st down. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll give it to the back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, LSU!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football.
He's going to pass.
They're trailing by 9 to East Carolina. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Feeling some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And he intercepts it. Taking it the other way. Able to stay on his feet and get the ball to the 21-yard line.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of times those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people, and you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't wait to see how they follow this up in their next game.